Hey kids, hope you're doing all right wherever you are today. I thought I would take a minute and just read you a book or two just in case you get bored, and then, you know, I can read to you for a while. So, I have a book. I was thinking about what book to do, and I thought of this book, which was one of my favorites when I was a kid, and some of you may even have heard of it. It's called Blueberries for Sal. See that? And it was written quite a while ago. In fact, it's a true story. And Sal, here on the cover, is a real person. She's a little kid in this, but she would be your grandparents' age if she was, if you bumped into her on the street or something, which won't happen. But if you did, she'd be an old person now. But in this story, she's a little kid. And she goes blueberry picking, and she encounters some things. So we'll read the story. But it's a true story, and I've actually been to the place where it happened. I grew up not too far from that and went picking blueberries in the same spot. So here's Blueberries for Sal by Robert McCloskey. And I'll hold up the pictures from time to time. I should tell you, they're all blue too. It's a little different. See, like this. They look like that. Check it out. That's Sal's mom. She's in the story too. Here we go. One day, little Sal went with her mother to Blueberry Hill to pick blueberries. Little Sal brought along her small tin pail, and her mother brought her large tin pail to put berries in. "We will take our berries home and can them," said her mother. "Then we will have food for the winter." See here. You see the two pails, right? Mom's got a big one, and Sal's got a small one. Little Sal picked 3 berries and dropped them in her tiny tin pail. Kaplink, kaplank, kaplunk, they went. She picked 3 more berries and ate them. Then she picked more berries and dropped them into the pail. Kerplunk, and the rest she ate. Then little Sal ate all 4 blueberries out of her pail. Her mother walked slowly through the bushes, picking blueberries as she went and putting them in her pail. Little Sal struggled along behind, picking blueberries and eating every single one. See there? It's Mom up front and Sal behind. Little Sal hurried ahead and dropped a blueberry in her mother's pail. It didn't sound kaplink because the bottom of the pail was already covered with blueberries. She reached down inside to get her berry back. Though she really didn't mean to, she pulled out a large handful of blueberries because there were so many blueberries right up close to the one she had put in. Her mother stopped picking and said, "Now, Sal, you run along and pick your own blueberries. Mother wants to take her blueberries home and can them for next winter." See, there she is, telling Sal to go do something else. Her mother went back to her picking, but little Sal, because her feet were tired of standing and walking, sat down in the middle of a large clump of bushes and ate blueberries. See that? Some of you have probably done the same thing. Nothing like hiding in a bush and eating fruit, right? Or at least I like it. On the other side of Blueberry Hill, Little Bear came up with his mother to eat blueberries. "Little Bear," she said, "eat lots of berries and grow big and fat. We must store up food for the long, cold winter." And here you go. Here's bears. I know there's a TV show called Little Bear, but this is a different Little Bear. See? Check that out. Little Bear followed behind his mother as she walked slowly through the bushes, eating blueberries. Little Bear stopped now and then to eat berries too. Then he had to hustle to catch up. Sounds a lot like Sal, doesn't it? At least it does to me. Because his feet were tired of hustling, he picked out a large clump of bushes and sat down right in the middle and ate blueberries. That definitely seems like Sal. I think we know what's going to happen, right? Over on the other side of the hill, little Sal ate all of the berries she could reach from where she was sitting. And then she started out to find her mother. She heard a noise from around a rock and thought, that's my mother walking along. Here she is, looking around that big rock. It's tricky to find people with all these berries and trees, by the way, having been there. But it was a mother crow and her children, and they stopped eating berries and flew away, saying, caw, caw, caw. Then she heard another noise in the bushes and thought, that is surely my mother, and I will go that way. But it was Little Bear's mother instead. She was tramping along, eating blueberries, and thinking about storing up food for the winter. And little Sal tramped right behind. See that? There's Sal, right? Right there. And there is the bear. Right there. Man, I don't know. It doesn't look like her mom. I'm not sure. She was confused, I guess. By this time, Little Bear had eaten all the berries he could reach without moving from his clump of bushes. Then he hustled off to catch up with his mother. He hunted and hunted, but his mother was nowhere to be seen. He heard a noise from over a stump and thought, that is my mother walking along. Check that out. There's Little Bear and the stump. What do you think? Do you think that's his mother? I don't think so. But it was a mother partridge and her children. They stopped eating berries and hurried away. Then he heard a noise in the bushes and thought, that is surely my mother. I will hustle that way. But it was little Sal's mother instead. She was walking along, picking berries, and thinking about canning them for next winter. Little Bear hustled right along behind. Right? See, look at that. Again, kind of confusing. There's the bear, and there's Mom. Like, I don't know. Sal's mom doesn't look like a bear to me. Little Bear and little Sal's mother and little Sal and little Bear's mother were all mixed up with each other among the blueberries on Blueberry Hill. Now let's see if I can show you this whole picture at the same time. It's a little small, but you see them? You see down here, right? You've got Little Bear and Sal's mom, and then all the way over here. See that? There are the other two. You can see the confusion. Little Bear's mother heard Sal walking behind and thought it was Little Bear, and she said, Little Bear, much, 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 eat all you, gulp, can possibly hold, swallow. Little Sal said nothing. She picked 3 berries and dropped them, kaplink, kaplank, kaplunk, in her small tin pail. That's not a noise that bears make, is it? Little Bear's mother turned around to see what on earth could make a noise like kerplunk. Garumph, she cried, choking on a mouthful of berries. This is not my child. Where's Little Bear? She took one good look and backed away. She was old enough to be shy of people, even a very small person like Sal. Then she turned around and walked off very fast to hunt for Little Bear. Here's a picture of a very surprised bear. Check that out. You're not my kid. So little Sal's mother heard Little Bear tramping along behind and thought it was little Sal. She kept right on picking and thinking about canning blueberries for next winter. Always liked that picture. Check it out. There's Mom. I like that. I like the bear just sort of hiding in that bush. Little Bear padded up and peeked into her pail. Of course, she only wanted to taste a few of what was inside. But there were so many, and they were so close together that he tasted a tremendous mouthful by mistake. "Now, Sal," said little Sal's mother, without turning around, "you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to can these for next winter." Little Bear tasted another tremendous mouthful and almost spilled the entire pail of blueberries. Oh wait, you'll want to see that picture. Check that out. Here you go. Little Sal's mother turned around and gasped, "My goodness, you are not little Sal. Where, oh where is my child?" Little Bear just sat munching and swallowing and licking his lips. And little Sal's mother slowly backed away. She was old enough to be shy of bears, even very small bears like Little Bear. Then she turned and walked away quickly to look for little Sal. There's another very surprised mom. Check that out. She hadn't gone very far before she heard a kaplink, kaplank, kaplunk, and she knew just what made that kind of noise. Oh, yeah, you want to see that picture too. There you go. They found each other. I read that. There we go. Little Bear's mother had not hunted very long before she heard a hustling sound that stopped now and then to munch and swallow. She knew what made that kind of noise. There they are. Everybody got back together. Little Bear and his mother went home down one side of Blueberry Hill, eating blueberries all the way, and full of food stored up for next winter. And little Sal and her mother went down the other side of Blueberry Hill, picking berries all the way, and drove home with food to can for next winter. A whole pail of blueberries and 3 more besides. Here's another one of those big pictures, right? You see them down here? Right? There they are. Going down the hill on this side. And up here, there's the bears going down on the other side. All ready for winter. And here's that big picture again, which I'll show you. They're canning, which means they're actually putting things in jars. It's a little confusing, but they're actually, so it's called canning though. See? Right there. I don't know, do any of your parents can, or do you store things in jars for the winter? My mom did, and that's probably why we were out berry picking. But anyway, I like that story a lot. I'll find some other ones too and read those as well, just in case you're interested. And yeah, so I'll see you another time. Just to remind you that, you know, at some point we'll all get back together at the church, and that'll be fun. And we miss you and love you and hope that you are doing well wherever you are. Thinking of you lots.